And gentlemen, to Tuesday Night Anarchy. And starting out the night, I am your commentator, Alan Rogers. Tonight we have Blockbuster 6-match card.
Extreme Rules match.
That's right, you heard triple threat.
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 240 pounds.
Hey, the chaotic one is back after losing his championship to Scott Cole in a winner-takes-all battle. Now he's got to climb his way back to the championship scene. Is he going to be able to do it? Is he going to be able to regain his championship? He lost the the Intercontinental Championship to Scott Cole. Scott Cole is now your United States champion and your Intercontinental champion of XCW. Chaos gonna be in a triple threat match to start off the night. Can he pick up the win and boost his momentum to the championship scene once again? Uh-oh, you hear it? Oh, you don't hear it, but you know that sound. Glass shattering, it's MK! Mr. 724, I just kicked your digital ass.
And his opponents, first, from New York, weighing in at 230 pounds.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. MK is here after last week on Thursday defeating Brandon Warren. He is starting off the night in a triple threat match against Chaos. And whoever the next opponent is. But nonetheless, he is here to kick your digital ass. Make his name. Keep that momentum going that he's got. Currently, he's on a 2-win streak or a 3. Not sure. Gonna have to check back on the records for that one. But nonetheless, he is building his way up to a championship scene, possibly. If he keeps the way he keeps going. And
from New York, weighing in at 238 pounds, Alan.
You see him? I have not seen this man before, I believe. I think we've seen him only once, but now he's back. This is Chris. Stepping over the top rope like he's some tall dude. He's really not. I had to kind of crush on. Oh. Man, repping the blue though. We seen blue on another person, but it was in white, and that was Mike Baker. But nonetheless, triple threat to start out the night of XCW Tuesday Night Anarchy. MK versus Chaos versus Chris. And I don't know what Chaos was going for. Chaos waiting to pick his time, being smart about it. He's definitely learned his lessons from like just diving straight in and going for an attack. As now MK's getting the upper hand. Going for a pin, roll up 1 count, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, leg lariat. Oh, Chris hits Chaos. Triple threat, anything goes. And you can always expect the unexpected. And Chaos trying to insert himself in. And getting the best of MK after taking down Chris as he rolls to the outside. Gain his composure. And Chaos with his own combos, again taking down Mr. 724. Now, MK and Chaos both have something to prove in this match. And you could say Chris is trying to make a name for himself as he comes back for his second match in XCW. And Chaos getting out of the way. Chris, I don't know, I think he's... Oh, missing the suicide dive. Tried to go for, looked like Chaos. That had to do some damage to his chest as he lands flat on the outside. Oh! And partially hitting MK. That actually had to do a lot of damage here. Oh! And catching Chaos. And the reversing, the back and forth keeps going. And Chris just keeps coming after Chaos. Going after the former champion. That is a smart move. And Chris with the absolute athleticism to do a backflip into a German suplex. Now Chaos just going after the back of Chris. Oh, and Chris catches Chaos. Now MK is going to take advantage. Chris misses, landing on the concrete on the outside. Oh, missing the super kick. Chris taking time to breathe in the ring. Oh my God. Oh my God. And Chaos just not even acknowledging MK, just going by him to attack Chris. Seems like Chaos and Chris may have some personal beef. Chris again after Chaos. Going after the former champion is a smart move. Because, believe it or not, being a former champion, you have rematch clause. And if you can take him out and keep him from using that against our IC and United States champion. And a drop kick to the back of Chris, just taking him out. Oh! And Chaos. MK on the outside, being smart, picking his times. See a lot of people do that. Not really. And a ladder bridge is brought in, ladies and gentlemen. Chris already trying to utilize it to Chaos, but missing. Chaos taking time to breathe on the outside. And a pin. One. And a 1 count. And that backflip German suplex again. Oh, Chaos missing the form, look like. Chaos breaking it up. And a snap DDT. Oh. And going for that German suplex on Chaos now. Giving him his taste of his signatures. Chris gonna be known for those suplexes. Keep utilizing them as he has. And there it is. 7-2-4. Could that be it? One count. Chris just kicked out at a 1. And a drop kick to Chris. And a drop kick to Chaos from MK. Drop kicks left and right. Oh, what? Oh, okay, just turned him around and threw him up top rope. Guess that's how it does it. And a forearm. Now all 3 men in the ring fighting. We got a ladder bridge and a table to the outside. Pop-up Hurricane Rana. MK rolls out. Now it's Chris and Chaos Spear from Chris to Chaos. 1 count. Not enough to keep the former champion down. And Chaotic Fate to Chris. Could that be it? 1 count. All 3 men kicking out at the count of 1. What's going to keep these men down? We have seen weapons brought in, but we have not seen them utilized. And MK going for the roll-up on Chaos. And Chris breaking it up. Gotta say, pace between all 3 of these men are unmatched. Neither one's gonna give an inch, and everyone has something to prove. And keep in mind, this is only our first match. This is our opening match, ladies and gentlemen. Starting out with this triple threat. Oh, Chris tried to roll out, but MK catches him. And kicking out. And there's another Hurricane Rana from Chaos. Oh, missing the leg lariat. And a Chaos Cutter. Chaotic Cutter. Could that be it? 1 count. That was 1 3/4. And Chaos with the hip toss and knee strike while MK still on the outside. And catching Chris again, trying to go for a roll-up, look like. And Chaos is gonna roll out, catch a breath. And both men missing their marks. But Chris with the Hurricane Rana we've seen from Chaos. And that step up forearm, Chaos coming back in. Oh, and catching him with the roll up to a double foot stomp. What's Chris going for here? Straight jacket neck breaker. And Chaotic Fate from Chaos again. Could that be it? MK on the outside. 2 count this time. Chaos definitely taking advantage, picking his marks. Oh! And a roundhouse spin kick. Could that be it on Chaos? Only a 1 count. As Chaos catching him with the knees. Oh, and catching MK. And again, chaos in the mix between these two men. With a roll-up we saw last week, MK beat Brandon Warren with a roll-up. MK staying out of the way. Gonna roll out, catch his breath, looks like. While these two men fight inside the ring. Chaos breaking it up and running out, being very smart. And a takedown with a fury of punches to the head. MK missing his mark. Oh, MK hitting up on Chris. Oh, looks like he got distracted. Chris capitalizes with judo throw. These two men keep going back and forth. Oh, Chris catching chaos, lacking up in the corner. Missing, super kick. Leg lariat catching him mid-run. MK trying to go for a pin. Uh-oh. MK's got chaos. What's he looking for? Going for a pin. 1 count, not sure that's gonna work. Chaos is a former champion. You're gonna have to do more than just try and get him with roll-ups and pins. Oh, and there it is! 7-2-4 on Chaos. Could that be it? Oh, and a kick out. 2.5. That was almost it, ladies and gentlemen. Chris breaking up the pin again. And Chaos rolling out, not wanting business with either man. Chaos getting in the ring playing games with MK. And Chaos going to the outside, drop kick, misses, gets drop kicked absolutely right into the face. That looked like a stiff shot, that had to hurt. And a kick combination to Chris. Chaos going back to the outside, getting back in. Chris and MK. Crowd chanting, "We want tables." Oh, and a chair shot. Straight to the head of Chris, absolutely laying him out, but Chris catches him by the legs. No. And there's a Hurricane Run DDT. Now it's just Chris and Chaos in the ring, MK on the outside. Chris taking time to boast to the crowd. Is that the smart thing to do, though? All three men back in the ring. Oh, Chaos miss. Gets caught by Chris. MK going for the pin with Chris right there beside him. Oh, and a cutter. 1, 2, 3, and there's your winner, ladies and gentlemen. The return of Chris. pinning Mr. 724 while Chaos is on the outside of the ring. That was a hard-fought victory and a well-deserved one, ladies and gentlemen. What a blockbuster opener. Oh. All right. What a great opening match. But nonetheless, your winner in the end was Chris. Now stay with us as we get our next match underway. Nice live. Okay. What the fuck? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for sticking with us while we got our next match ready. What a blockbuster opener, am I right? Chris, MK, and Chaos all fought very hard, but in the end, Chris was your winner. And now we move on to our second match of the night. And he is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Weighing in at 235 pounds.
We got Corey Graves. Corey Graves returning. Have not seen this guy for a while. I know he was back on a kind of a losing streak, trying to find some momentum heading towards Jailbreak. But we have not seen him. He is back. Let's see if he can come back with a vengeance. And sorry, if you guys don't remember, Corey Graves was known for his submission style. He has won all his matches by submission. Can he do that tonight? Can he make his opponent tap tonight? We'll have to wait and see.
And from New York, weighing in at 275 pounds.
And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, repping the black and red. He is Mike Baker. Mike Baker last Thursday lost to the man known as Devin Torres, who we all know loves to wreck his opponents in a quick, timely manner, or just play around and toss them around the ring like they're his little play toys. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, Corey Graves versus Mike Baker. Let's get it underway. And Corey Graves starting it out with a big boot and taking control of this match right out of the gate. Mike Baker's been on a losing streak, so we're going to have to see what he is going to do to bounce back. Corey Graves making his return back. See if maybe there might be some ring rust on Graves. We have seen people take a little hiatus and come back. And Mike Baker just displaying his powerhouse abilities with a deadlift powerbomb right there and going for it for a second time. This man wants to be top of the company. But he keeps letting, I think it's his ego that he keeps getting in the way. Trying to show off his athleticism and his powerhouse. He needs to focus on the matches. And these two just going back and forth. Oh, discus right hand just taking out Graves. And just a absolute boot to the ribs and to the face. Corey Graves taking a little bit of a beating right now. He started out strong. But now does that ring rust start to show from his hiatus? Oh my God, the absolute height of Mike Baker to just double foot stomp Graves and making him backflip, turn him inside out. If he can do that, if he focus on the match rather than displaying his skills, I think this guy could absolutely be a champion. But he has a tough opponent tonight, Corey Graves, our submission specialist. And a clothesline just laying out Graves. Mike Baker taking the anger from last week possibly and just laying it out on Graves. A lot of built-up frustration. I would be too with the losing streak that Mike Baker has been on. And absolutely and Graves going for a pin on Mike Baker early on, only getting a 1 count. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Our live chat is back up. And Mike Baker catching Corey Graves mid-air for a pedigree. And not going for the pin. And taking time to taunt. And what's he looking for? Absolute the Baker final. 2.5. I am not going to call it that. I tried to come up with something. We don't have a name yet for that. We have not seen that move from Mike Baker. If you got any suggestions for that move, put them in the chat. Let me hear them. Maybe your, oh, and Corey Graves going for the submission. That's what he's known for. And not getting it, giving it out. Your suggestion could be used for Mike Baker's finishing move. And let us know. Put in the chat, who do you want to win in this match? Who do you think is going to take it all? Mike Baker or Corey Graves? Mike Baker has fought harder than he has in the past few weeks I've seen. He's absolutely taken the fight to Corey Graves, and that's what he needs to do. Corey Graves came down for business tonight. Showed a little ring rust, but nothing that he can't polish off as the match continued to go on. And a stomp to the arm. Trying to work on a body parts. Now Corey Graves looking for his lucky 13. Could this be it for Mike Baker? And that's it. He's tapping out. There is your winner, ladies and gentlemen. The returning Corey Graves.
Here is your winner.
And Lyndon Arthur, yes, the assassin Donald Wagner does still wrestle, and he is gonna show tonight. He is here in the building. So stay tuned for that. Our second match, your winner, Corey Graves. Hard fought victory, Mike Baker. Absolutely hard fight too, but not enough. Alright, please stay with us as we get our next match underway. To the request of Lyndon. I think that's how you pronounce it. Correct me if I'm wrong. All I will say is the owner, the assassin Donald Wagner, is here tonight, and he is ready to fight. Sorry for the mix-up, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting crazy tonight. Am I right? What a blockbuster opening match, along with a second match of the night. See. Now, Come on, I want to hear you guys in the chat. Have you liked the opening match or the second match so far? Personally, my favorite was the triple threat with Chaos and Chris and MK. MK always brings a fight anytime he's in a ring. He doesn't care about his win or loss, but he did it. Did he? No, Chris was your winner. MK got pinned. Arthur used being as Andrew Wolf. We all know Andrew Wolf. Hey, if you want to make a return man, hit up me or hit up the assassin. Pretty sure one of us can get you back in if you want to ever join back. And there, you see it in the chat, the Assassin 2014 on PSN, PlayStation. If you want to get in a hold of him to possibly join the league, this is PvP, player versus player. There is no script. There is no determining who wins. It is a fight until you can't kick out. All right, and we got our third match of the night ready and set. Arthur, do you want to see Corey Graves versus the assassin Donald Wagner. Not gonna lie, that could be a good matchup. We just saw Corey Graves return and win. But nonetheless, he is back after a loss last week on Thursday Night Evolve. You know him, also known as the Bad Singer.
And his opponents, first from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds,
Brandon Warren. Brandon Warren returning to Tuesday Night Anarchy with some vengeance tonight. He said he let MK have that win last week. He could have ended him. Well, prove it tonight, Brandon. Show us what you're really capable of. We aren't here to give out pity cards. We are here to win matches and win championships. You have been on the end of a losing streak, but nonetheless, welcome a debuting XCW superstar, Christian Saint. Christian Saint making his debut tonight. Rocking the fedora. We also know that my colleague, my partner, McFly, rocks a fedora. I don't know if McFly's gonna like that. We have to wait and see what McFly says about it. But nonetheless, Christian Saint making his debut tonight, getting chatty with the fans. Brandon Warren doesn't know anything about Christian Saint, neither do I, other than this man. I really don't know. I'm trying to feel it. Donald Wagner would know. He's the one that signed this guy. McFly and Donald Wagner have a close relationship. So if I had McFly, he would be able to tell you more about this guy. But nonetheless, Brandon Warren, Christian Saint start off our third match of the night, as we had a triple threat as our opening match, and our second match are returning Corey Graves. Now Brandon Warren trying to possibly boost some momentum, as last week he lost to MK, Mr. 724 himself. And then went on to social media to boast that he let him have that win. But now tonight, Brandon Warren's gotta prove it that he did. Because I believe that it's all talk unless proven down here in this ring. You gotta back up what you say, Brandon. We got a debuting Christian Saint. You don't know what this guy is capable of, and neither am I. Brandon Warren just picking him up and throwing him down. These two men going back and forth, not letting either one get complete control of this match. And Brandon Warren's got to keep that in mind. He's got to win. He's been on a losing streak lately, and it is not good. And all weapons introduced, and Brandon Warren knocks it right out of his hand. Kendo stick rolling away. We saw weapons in the first match. We saw a chair shot from Chaos earlier tonight. And the fans calling out Brandon Warren, saying go ahead and show mercy again. Devin Torres versus Mendoza. That would be another interesting matchup. I think that XCW Universe would love to see. Oh, and a cutter! Pop-up cutter from Christian Saint to Brandon Warren. Straight out of nowhere. Oh. And McFly just posted a social media that Christian Saint, there is only one that can rock a fedora. McFly is not medically cleared yet to wrestle, but when he is, I think Christian Saint will be his first opponent. The fedoras versus fedora match. Who gets to keep it and who has to get rid of it? Possible match lineup down the line. Donald Wagner calling out Austin Wade, our new XCW superstar who debuted last week on Thursday Night Evolve, in the chat, saying Donald Wagner will reign terror over Wade. I don't know if that cockiness could possibly cost the assassin. But nonetheless, the action is now on the outside with these two. And sorry about that. Christian Saint has had control of this match. As these two men keep going back and forth. And to the outside to go to sleep. The crowd chanting, "We want tables." Christian is pulled out a ladder. Crowd chanted, "We want tables." They get ladders. Question is it going to be utilized? You see these superstars pull weapons out a lot and not utilize them. Dominic, Christian Saint looks like an easy win. And Brandon Warren with the chokehold right on the throat. But not getting it over on Christian. Both men missed their marks. Christian missing the knee though. Could have cost him. Dominic, we got a vote for Warren. Brandon Warren has a vote in this match. Let me know, guys, who do you think's gonna win? The debut of Christian Saint or Mr. Bad Singer Brandon Warren, who's been on a losing streak as of late. But we have seen the statistics show to never count that out. Brandon Warren looks like he's setting up. And missing. And Christian, these two men going back and forth now, trying to get one over the other. Brandon Warren going for that 5-knuckle shuffle and missing. Oh, and a devastating knee. And the crowd is getting fired up. Brandon Warren comes back with those strikes. And there we go, a backstabber. But it's not enough to keep Warren down. Warren, you showed MK mercy last week. Don't do it this week. Take some advice for once. Brandon likes to let his ego get in the way. Dominic calling Christian Saint a new, but Christian Saint with the Saint cutter. And Brandon Warren is stunned. He's in trouble. Christian Saint kick to the gut. Oh! And I forget what that's called. It's not overdrive. But nonetheless, 1, 2, 2 count. And Brandon Warren misses the moonsault from Christian Saint as these two battle on the outside right beside the ladder. Dominic really wanting Brandon Warren to win this match, calling Christian Saint a noob, cheering on Warren saying, show this noob who you can become. Because a lot of people are mocking Brandon Warren for that comment of showing mercy to MK. As he's just getting kneed in the corner. And the crowd getting fired up as this match picks up between these two. But Brandon Warren with the kicks to the chest and an overhead kick laying down Mr. Saint. And Christian Saint is done. Brandon Warren going for the feast your eyes. Could that be it? Debut of Christian Saint on the line. 2, 3, and there is your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Brandon Warren, hard-fought victory. Makes you question if last week he did show mercy to MK. Hard-fought victory. Both men absolutely giving it. But nonetheless, Brandon Warren your winner at the end of the match. Christian Saint coming out strong though. Now you have to question if last week that Brandon Warren possibly did show mercy onto MK. Now please stay with us as we get our next match underway. We are 3 matches in out of 6 tonight, and we are getting our 4th match ready. Arthur agreeing. Brandon Warren hard-fought victory last match. But nonetheless, you see it there. These 2 men. This is an interesting match. A debut. New XCW superstar taking on the owner. And the crowd loving that Brandon Warren has won his match.
The following contest is a triple threat Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from...
Don't need to worry about me. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, the owner of XCW.
His opponents, first, from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 240 pounds.
He is the assassin, Donald Wagner. Donald Wagner signed all our paychecks, mine and McFly's, and everybody in XCW. He is coming down for a fight tonight, and you know he loves to deliver a good beating to whoever he steps in the ring with. Donald Wagner, I believe, was at Jailbreak. Let me check here. No, he was not. We haven't seen Donald Wagner for a while since his loss to Chaos. I think a few weeks before Jailbreak. The week before this. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you saw him last week make his debut. He is an absolute fighter. A guy I certainly have, I think from seeing his match last week, you would agree not to piss this guy off. An absolute animal.
And from Albuquerque, New Mexico, weighing in at 258 pounds, the Freak.
He is Austin Wade. Austin Wade tonight, Tuesday night, Anarchy, looking for his second win. Last week he won his debut match against last week on Evolve he beat Owen X. But nonetheless, let's get this match underway. Austin Wade versus the owner, the assassin, Donald Wagner. These two men will absolute fight. And just swinging the owner around by his neck. Look at the size difference of these two. The physique of Austin Wade versus Donald Wagner. You gotta think powerhouse advantage to Austin Wade here. But nonetheless, we've seen Donald Wagner use the ropes, springboards, top ropes to his advantage as he has the agility on his side. Christian. Dane, I see you, Dominic, cheering on Brandon Warren last match. Dominic talking up Torres, Devin Torres, saying Torres would kill Christian Saint. And I don't know, probably Devin Torres is a big guy. I want to say a little bit bigger than Austin Wade here. And Austin Wade is definitely working himself up the ladder. And a right hand just laying out the owner. Oh my. Look at that. Donald Wagner has been in some uncomfortable positions. But being grabbed by the mouth and pulled backwards as you are locked in a position we've seen from Chaos make him tap in. But Wade DDT from the middle rope to Donald Wagner. Arthur cheering on the Assassin. The Assassin has a vote to win in this match. Let us know, who do you guys think is gonna win? Who do you want to win? The debut, the new XCW superstar Austin Wade or the owner of XCW, Donald the Assassin Wagner. I think the Assassin might have his hands full tonight with Austin Wade. And going to the top rope for a top rope power bomb. 1 3/4. The crowd is chanting, "This is awesome," and I agree. Two great competitors fighting, but it seems like Wade has had control mostly of this match. And taking a beating on the outside now. And a power bomb to the apron and slammed into that LED board. The Assassin taking a rough beating, but now getting into this with a knee strike. Was he just playing hard to get with Austin Wade? I like to stay I like to stay a little bit of a distance from the action. Unlike my partner McFly, who loves to just stand in the middle of it and doesn't care if he gets hit or not. I like to show up to my job without any issues. McFly is a different, he's a wrestler, so he's able to take the bumps. I'm not. But a power driver. Austin Wade back in control of this match. Wrestling down, showing off the muscles. One arm push-ups done on the back of the Assassin. Getting a little cocky by himself. You gotta wonder if that's gonna eventually cost him. And again with those one-arm push-ups, showing that he has no issue. He is a powerhouse. Oh, and there it is. Just laying out the owner, now destroying the announce table. Medic. Our champion is not going to like that if you destroy his announce table before his match tonight. Our champion fights every single show. Our shows are now Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday Night Anarchy and Thursday Night Evolve. I don't know if our champion might have some issues if you destroy his announce table before his match. And a hot shot neck breaker to the owner. I need to stop saying that. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta stop saying it. Donald Wagner getting laid into with those forearms. Now Wade. He gonna toss him to the outside? I'm thinking he's gonna possibly use that announce table for a reason. A power driver to the outside. That's gotta absolutely wring the neck of the Assassin. Now another power driver to the outside. Oh, and a right hand, and that stunned the Assassin. He puts him up onto the announce table, saying, "This is it, you're dead." Got him up. And a pile driver through the announce table. crowd chants, "This is awesome." They got their tables. They've been chanting throughout the show. But he's not going for the pin off it. Oh, in the spinning disc. Only a 2 count from Wade with the spinning elbow. Wade has yet to tell us what he wants that called. I'm gonna call it the juke. Oh, going for it again. Oh, ducks the clothesline. The back and forth is picking up in this match. The crowd is absolutely going nuts. They are loving every second of it. And now Wade back in control, just dropping elbows on the legs of the assassin, trying to minimize his ability to use the ropes. The assassin trying to get back into this, taking the fight to Wade, but missing the kick there. Oh, and again with the spinning back elbow. Could that be it? 1, 2, 2 3/4. Or 2.5, whatever you want to call it. It was a close 3. The assassin absolutely not giving up. He came for a fight and plans on giving a fight. He is making Austin Wade fight for his win. And there it is. And only a 1 count from silence. I can't. Fade in silence, that's what it is. Sorry about that. Please don't come after me. Just because I forgot the beginning part. I knew it was something in silence. But nonetheless, the assassin making Wade fight for his match tonight. As the assassin always does with anyone he steps in the ring with, showing you he is more than just the owner of XCW. He is also a former XCW World Champion, a former United States Champion, Intercontinental Champion. He has held every championship in XCW for a reason. You never count him out. And just a powerbomb to the outside. The assassin smacking his head pretty hard, getting stunned there. The crowd wanted tables earlier in the earlier matches. They got it with the announcing, but Austin Wade heard him from the back of the arena and is planning on delivering another table smash for the crowd. Dominic cheering on for the assassin. We got 2 people voting for the assassin in this match, wanting to see the owner win. Austin Wade again with those one-arm push-ups. Gotta think that cockiness has to start costing him. That might be why that Donald Wagner has been able to capitalize. He is still a rookie in this company. Has a lot to prove. And taking him back to that middle rope, hanging him by his feet, for a DDT. And Wade is not going for the pin. Irish whip to the corner, lifting him up. And he's got plans with that table. As he sets it up, the assassin puts himself through it because Wade steps out of the way and hits the devastating spinning back elbow. 1, 2, 3. And there is your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Austin Wade, the rookie, debuting last week.
Here is your winner,
Austin Wade, hard-fought victory. The assassin Donald Wagner absolutely gave him a fight tonight. But we're going to have to see if Thursday Night Evolve, 2 days away, to see if Austin Wade can continue his fight streak, his wins. That is 2 wins back to back he has had. What a amazing Now please stay with us, ladies and gentlemen, as we get our next match underway. And we see Christian Saints reply to McFly, saying, and it's the Godfather himself, Christian Saint. These two going back and forth about fedoras. Meanwhile, we just had a blockbuster match between the owner of XCW, the Assassin Donald Wagner, and a rookie, Austin Wade. And nonetheless, we come to our second to last match of the night, the pre-main event. You see it, Jason Bourne versus the Master of the Ropes, Dennis Anderson. Mr. Hollywood plans on making a name for himself. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, making a return. We have not seen this guy since XCW Mania 7.
Way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 266 pounds.
We got Jason Bourne, Mr. Hollywood, coming, repping the West Coast. We have not seen Mr. Bourne for a while, and it looks like he changed up his tights. New siding. Here to make a name for himself.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 185 pounds.
The Master of the Ropes, Dennis Anderson. We have not seen Dennis Anderson for a while either. At least to my knowledge. I'm sure I'll get corrected about it at some point. But nonetheless, what a blockbuster pre-main event. Let us know. Put in the chat. Who do you want to win? Who do you think's gonna take it between these two? Jason Bourne, Mr. Hollywood, or Dennis Anderson, the Master of the Ropes, as this match gets underway. And Dennis Anderson catching Bourne with a jumping neck breaker. And a moonsault. Dennis Anderson will not be afraid to use his athleticism, but gets caught with a clothesline from Bourne. And a Hurricane Rana. Like I was saying before, Dennis Anderson will not be afraid to use the ropes to his advantage to try and get one over. Going off the top ropes. There is a reason why he has the name Master of the Ropes, and Chaos before called him out, calling himself the King of the Sky versus the Master of the Ropes when he was Intercontinental Champion. Now, these two just going back and forth. And a hip toss with an elbow drop to the arm of Dennis. Oh, and a discus forearm. Oh, going underneath and a kick to the back of the head. Jason Bourne coming back with some new moves. You gotta think, has he actually been training while he's been away. We saw Corey Graves return earlier tonight and showed a little bit of ring rust, but came out on top in it. Could we see the same with Dennis Anderson as he's taken on Jason Bourne? These two men just keep going back and forth, not giving an inch to one another. And Jason Bourne just straight punches to the face of Dennis, being relentless about it. And Jason Bourne with those quick strikes. Lane into Dennis in the corner with a drop kick. Jason Bourne on the back of his tights. You see it, Bourne Wrestling Academy. While he was away on a little hiatus, he did open his own wrestling academy. We have seen a few guys come from. Oh, and a sling blade to a drop kick, and just pressing down on the midsection of Dennis Anderson. And an enziguri knocking him off the apron, sending him to the outside. Jason Bourne going for an elbow drop and coming up short, but did not phase as he landed safely to the outside. You see that we got our announce table set up again. And I just got word, ladies and gentlemen, our main event has been changed. There has been an emergency with our champion. We'll update you when we know more about this story, but for right now, our champion will not be here tonight. So everybody that was looking forward to, including myself, sorry to, I have to give you guys the news like this. And Jason again just going straight for those strikes. And catching Dennis Anderson. Oh! And Dennis Anderson with the kick. Again, back flipping off Jason's chest, missing the ropes, getting Hurricane Rana. Oh! Using Jason Bourne's chest as a wall to just do a backflip off of. Jason Bourne saying no and getting a scoop power slam. But grabbing Bourne by the ankles. These two men going back and forth with the athleticism. Oh, judo throw. Cartwheel drop kick. The crowd is loving the back and forth between these two. The fast pace of this match. Absolutely. Sending these two up. Oh, and a devastating clothesline from Bourne. And catching Dennis. Whatever he was going for did not work out. And Jason Bourne with the West Coast kick. And catching the legs. We've seen this from Chaos. Kick to the back of head. Sliding German suplex. You gotta think if Chaos has spent some time at the Bourne Wrestling Academy. And a European uppercut to Dennis. Now going to the outside. Jason Bourne saying, come on. The crowd chanting, this is awesome, I agree. Jason Bourne just taking Dennis's ladder like he was the one that brought it in. Now Dennis bringing the ladder bridge, and we saw this earlier tonight in our opening event in a triple threat. But it was not utilized. Will these two utilize it? Oh, just slamming him into that ladder that he set up in the corner. And a leg drop to Anderson from Bourne. And drop kick on the ladder in the corner from Bourne. Jason sending Anderson onto that ladder. He's going up to the top rope. And going for the vice puncher, misses. That absolutely had to hurt Bourne. Bourne's been dominating this match most of the time. You gotta think, what does Anderson have to do to get back into this match? And Bourne running up. Spanish fly off the middle rope. And those gut punches. Oh, the crowd does not like Jason Bourne. And the West Coast kick. Could that be it? One. Only a 1 count. Oh, catching Anderson with a stomp to the midsection. These two men have been going at it with each other, not giving each other an inch. Bourne going back up. And going for that body splash, but missing again. That's got to start doing a number on Bourne's body. But just like we saw, don't count him out. Snap suplex to the outside. Now clearing off the announce table. As Bourne takes time to boast to the crowd, but they are not cheering for him. They are cheering for Dennis Anderson. As they see weapons, more weapons being brought in. And the crowd keeps chanting. They want tables and a moonsault from Bourne. And another moonsault. Playing the game of Dennis Anderson. Could this... And a corkscrew from Jason Bourne. Calling Dennis Anderson to stand up. And a moonsault DDT. Come on. Oh, and a clothesline! Oh, out of nowhere! And spearing Anderson off the apron, going for the outside, missing. Anderson's got an answer drop kick, missing. Try to get one over on Bourne, but Bourne capitalizing. Bourne now goes to the outside, and Dennis Anderson rolls away. catches him with the backflip kick we've seen him been doing. Now the elbows and the kicks in the corner. Giving Jason Bourne a little taste of his own medicine, you gotta think. Bourne not having any of it though. And just slowly kicking the face of Anderson. I don't know if you can get more disrespectful than that. Oh, and a chair shot to the chest of Bourne, and another. And a third one. 3 chair shots and 1 for good measure to the head of Jason Bourne. Dennis Anderson absolutely trying to break down Bourne with that steel chair. Now Dennis Anderson's feeling it. Oh, and a chair shot to the midsection. They going for it? And a chair shot straight to the head. Now Anderson getting a little devastating here. Those chair shots now sending it up in the corner to throw Bourne head first into. Oh, Bourne catching the kick. And Bourne capitalizing, kick to the chest. Going for the pump handle. LA slam. Bourne going for the pin. Could that be it? 1, 2, 2 count. The crowd is loving it. Saying make him tap or holy shit. I think it's a mix of both, which I would agree with them. Bourne's been taking some time to catch his breath. The crowd does not like it. Taking time to taunt, telling him to stay down. I'm no expert. Oh, West Coast kick. Could that be it? 1, 2, 2 count. Oh, and a Bourne rocket knee. Could that be it? 1, 2, 2. Again, what is gonna take to keep Dennis Anderson down? Bourne seems to come out of nowhere to capitalize and hurting, missing that drop kick, hurting the leg. Now Dennis Anderson looks like he's sizing him up, though. Not gonna catch him with that. European uppercut absolutely looked devastating. And those knees to the head. I gotta do something. Jonathan, shout out to Dominic, Donald, and Brandon. Irish whip in the corner, catches him with a drop kick and a senton. Dennis Anderson starting to pick it up, get momentum back into this match. Throwing Jason Bourne onto that ladder. Oh, and missing and landing onto his back. Oh, and a sliding clothesline. Saying, yeah, Oh, but he took his eyes off Dennis Anderson for a second. That almost cost him. And Bourne, we've seen this pump handle for the LA Slam. Could that be it, ladies and gentlemen? 1, 2, 3, and there is your winner. Hard-fought victory for Jason Bourne. Dennis Anderson, hard-fought. Definitely gave Jason Bourne a run for his money, showing that he is back. And he is here to stay, to make his name known in XCW. These two men, absolute back and forth, amazing agility between both, but in the end, Jason Bourne was your winner. What an amazing pre-main event. Jonathan saying good match, I agree. But nonetheless, sadly, now it's time for our main event. I say sadly because as amazing as this night has been, it does have to come to an end, and it is tonight. Like I said earlier during the match of Jason Bourne and Dennis Anderson, our champion was unable to be here to fight. Some kind of emergency happened backstage. He was here. I'm gonna have to get with the owner, the assassin, Donald Wagner, to see what exactly happened. And we'll probably update you guys Thursday night Evolve about what was going on. But nonetheless, it is our main event of the night. Let us know what has been your favorite match so far. We have had a triple threat match as our first match of the night between Chaos, Chris, and MK, Mr. 724. And then after that, we had a returning Corey Graves take on Mike Baker. And then our third match, we had the rookie Austin Wade take on the owner of XCW, the assassin Donald Wagner. And then we had our fourth match, Brandon Warren versus Christian Saint, a debut, a rookie of XCW. And then we just had our pre-main event, which was Jason Bourne versus Dennis Anderson. What has been your favorite match of the night so far? Let us know. We love to know what you guys think. Oh shit, my mic's been muted. Sorry about that, guys. But we are going to have a triple threat after all. Even though our champion cannot show, we are still going to have a triple threat for your main event. And Silent Hill saying, let's get ready to rumble as we get our main event ready. We got 3 absolute monsters gonna fight it out. You could say this could determine who is the true monster of XCW. Silent Hill is ready for this match. And I think the crowd is too. You see him, you see the hell flames and brimstone.
Triple threat Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from the pits of hell.
Absolutely.
Weighing in at 375 pounds, the Freak.
The Freak making his way down. We have not seen the Freak for a while since his loss to the champion Medic. You gotta think he might have went and did some searching, some more training to come back stronger after he had a bout with this man coming out. You see the black and white. You see it. Oh, his name doesn't appear anymore. We got a vote for Devin Torres tonight in our main event. And ladies and gentlemen, Mendoza coming out. He took his mask off. You gotta wonder what is going on. We saw Mendoza without a mask when he came to XCW, and then after his bout with the Freak in their steel cage match, he showed up with a half face mask, trying to play the mind games of the Freak. The Freak wears one, but Mendoza coming out without one. I'm intrigued as to what is going on with Mendoza. Mendoza might be coming back with some vengeance, as we know him and Freak have had some bad blood.
Weighing in at 308 pounds, the Phantom.
You hear that?
Scott Cole.
308 pounds. Nonetheless, the Freak weighs 340 something, if I'm not wrong. The Freak is over 7 foot tall. I think he is the tallest we have on the XCW roster. He is an absolute monster. Don't remember that. And you saw him last week.
At 275 pounds.
Devin Torres. Devin Torres. You saw him last week on Thursday Night Evolve, as he took on Mike Baker last week, beating Mike Baker. And Devin Torres comes down with a purpose. There's a reason. He likes to make quick work of his matches and get on. Does not like to be around for very long periods of time. And Devin Torres going for Mendoza right away. Freak playing smart, getting to the outside of the ring as Mendoza and Devin Torres go one-on-one. And Devin Torres chasing the Freak back into the ring. The Freak's playing it smart. Now Mendoza going after the Freak. Both men going after the Freak. Doesn't like his strategy. Oh, and Mendoza laying out Torres. And a boot. Oh no. Pushing it out of the way, kicking him in the back. Torres tossing the Freak. That had to be a heavy lift. Seeing the size of the Freak versus Devin Torres. And Mendoza, the first, takes on the Freak in a one-on-one right now as Torres is on the outside. We have seen these two fight in the past and have a hellacious steel cage match that beat the hell out of each other. As he just tosses Mendoza to the side like nothing. And going for that heart punch. And Torres trying to insert himself. The Freak's not having it. Big boot laying out Torres. And a clothesline. This and a knee taking out the Freak, the 7-foot giant. This is an absolute Goliath main event, ladies and gentlemen, if I had to say so. We got, I want to say, 3 of the biggest veterans we have in XCW right now. Going at it as our main event. Let us know, who do you think's gonna take it? Do you think it's gonna be the Goliath? I don't even know if you can call him that. He is just known as the skyscraper, a possible like the skyscraper, the Freak. Or we got Mendoza or Devin Torres. Let us know in the comments. Who do you want to win in this main event? And Torres one-handed power bombing the Freak. That's gotta be rough to do, seeing the size difference of these two. And Torres been rocking the field. These two monsters, but Freak attacks from behind. And was going for that hard punch he did to Mendoza earlier. Oh no, Freak, not the ref. Don't attack our referee. We need him. And a boot of his own to the Freak from Torres. Oh, Torres got him up. Oh. And the Torres ending. Only a 1 count. And the Freak trying to work the crowd up to his side of the match. He takes time to collect himself. Just watch these two beat each other out. Freak gets back in, but gets caught with a right. Now Mendoza going to the outside to catch his breath. The back and forth of these guys. The crowd not liking either. They are booing the Freak. They do not like the Freak in this match. As these men go back and forth, booing the Freak as he capitalizes and reverses Torres' maneuvers, but cheers Torres as he capitalizes and reverses the Freak's maneuvers. And I want to call that that is a toss. Oh, and the steel chair from Mendoza. Oh my God, just rattled the head of the Freak. The Freak's already messed up, as we know, Mendoza. You don't need to snap him any more than he already is. And a big boot to Mendoza. Oh! Freight train from the Freak. A whole mix-up of all three of these men battling out in the ring right now. Welcome to your main event, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Freak versus Mendoza versus Devin Torres. The crowd chanting, "We want tables." They have had only seen one thing of tables tonight. And the Freak trying to get a steel chair shot on Torres, but does not. Now Freak rolling to the outside to catch up his breath. Torres and Mendoza one-on-one in the ring. There's a knee from Devin Torres. Could that be it? No, only a 1 count. And a German suplex from Torres. And another German suplex toss. Oh, taking time to boast. That could have cost him. And the Freak grabbing that steel chair. Oh! And punching that steel chair right into the face of the Freak. Like I said earlier, an absolute Goliath main event. All three men veterans in this company. And grabbing Torres from the back in an absolute clubbing blow. And those rapid punches to the midsection. Cutting the wind out of Devin Torres. And a power bomb. Torres and the Freak go one-on-one, but now Mendoza enters back into the ring, turning tides of the match. And a boot. Torres with the right hand, sending the Freak to the outside. The crowd is loving Torres right now as he's getting fired up. Torres and Mendoza one-on-one in the ring. Mendoza stunned after the many combinations of Torres. Jonathan, I am your commentator. Alan Rogers on the mic commentating the show. Oh, big boot! Catching Devin Torres mid-run. Now the clubbing blow. No! Interrupted by Devin Torres. Saved Mendoza from an absolute chest blow. Oh, and a senton to Mendoza. Mendoza absolutely getting grounded. And those rapid gut punches to Torres midsection. Oh, and a spear! Could that be it? Going for the pin. Only a 2 count. The crowd loving Mendoza versus the Freak. And a right hand laying out the Freak. Irish whip. Catching him for the scoop power slam. Now Torres enters in, possibly saving the Freak from a beatdown. And Devil's right hand going for the pin on Torres and not Mendoza. Only a 1 count. But now the Freak playing dirty, going for the pin on Mendoza. But Torres breaking it up, trying to go for that big boot, but catches him for that heart punch. There is so much going on between these three men. And Devin Torres with the Death Valley. Now Mendoza sizing up the Freak. Going for the deadlift here while Torres rolled out. And there it is, a power slam to the Freak, but it was not enough to keep him down. We still have that ladder bridge on the outside, and it looks like, oh, Devin Torres out of nowhere, diving to the outside, folding the Freak and folding the ladder at the same time. I will say this again, what a Goliath main event. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? This is a main event for pay-per-view that you're getting on Tuesday Night Anarchy. The Freak back in the ring. Devin Torres did a number to Mendoza to the outside. Now it's freaking Mendoza, freaking Torres. I keep mixing up the guys' names. I'm sorry about that. There's just so much going on in this match. I'm getting tongue-tied, tongue-twisted. It is so exciting and invigorating as we see these devastating moves from all three giants in this company, battling it out, seeing who is the top. But Torres seems to go after Freak, and then Mendoza trying to keep a number on both. As the Freak just stays in. And the Freak rolling out. And grabbing Torres again for a chest blow. Oh, and a big boot of his own to the Freak. Clothesline from Mendoza. Freight train from the Freak. Like I said, there is so much going on in this match. You can't keep track of it all. Oh, went for the clothesline. And a headbutt. Mendoza taking a break on the outside. Catches an elbow. But the Freak lifts him up. Oh, and Mendoza applying all his weight. Freak taking out both men. But not enough as he rolls out to gain some composure to collect himself. This is a triple threat one fall match. You do not have to be pinned to lose. Either one of these men can pin each other to win the match. Mendoza up, but freaking up out of the way. Oh, Freak missing that left hook. And Torres just spearing him off the apron. And the headbutt. But watch out, Freak's behind you with the devil's right hand. Could that be it? 1, 2. 2 count as Mendoza was about to be forced to watch the match from the corner to slip away. But now Freak answering with headbutts to Torres. Oh, and a knee and a clubbing blow to the back with a double axe handle. Oh, what's Freak going for? Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Hell's Fall. Could that be it? 1, 2. 2 count. And I don't know if Mendoza broke it up or Torres kicked out, but just in the nick of time. Mendoza taking the Freak out of the equation and going for that Mendoza power slam. Could that be it? 1, 2. 2 3/4. Devin Torres has been the central of the pins between Mendoza and the Freak. Oh, and a chair shot to Mendoza. And, oh, just tossing him like nothing by the neck. Oh, Freak catching Mendoza. What's he looking for here? Oh, variation of Hell's Fall. Could that be it? 1, 2. He calls that the Fallen Angel Slam. And catching Mendoza, trying to go for a spear, DDTing him. And Torres going for that Death Valley on the Freak. Big boot. Devin Torres going for the pin on Mendoza, but switches to the Freak. 1, and broken up by Mendoza. Oh, ducking clothesline from the back, taking the Freak out. Now it's 1-on-1 of Devin Torres versus Mendoza with a steel chair in the ring. Not anymore. Now Devin Torres has a steel chair. This match could go on. This is absolutely a match for the ages, ladies and gentlemen. I asked you earlier tonight, what has been your favorite match of the night before we got here? But I think this takes the cake for match of the night. 3 Goliaths absolutely destroying each other. Ladder bridge powerbomb. And we have our announce table destroyed once again. We have tables and ladders and a steel chair shot. Taking the Freak off the apron but not laying him out enough. We have ladder, steel chair, table, all in the ring at once. Oh, Devin Torres takes out both men with a super kick. The crowd getting mixed chants of this is awesome. And Freak, snapmare, but gets thrown onto the steel chair. Rolling back to the outside. Torres not having it with the Freak rolling out. Throws him back in. Now we got 3 Goliaths in. Big boot to the back. Torres gets back up. And another headbutt to Torres. Oh, Devil's right hand. Mendoza is laid out and these 2 men are battling it out right now. And a spear on the Freak, sending him through the table. Torres with the strikes. Bear hug into a suplex. Belly to belly suplex. All 3 men in the ring battling out, and Freak seems to be the center of attention. Now Devin Torres with the Death Valley. Could that be it? No, lets him out and just picks him back up. And going for it again. And a clothesline, turning Torres inside out. And a snake eye. Devin Torres absolutely like manhandle like to the Freak. Freak. People, they do not like the Freak rolling out. The Freak is the center of attention. Being the biggest superstar on the XCW roster, you gotta think it does have its disadvantages. It does make you a target. Especially when it comes to a Goliath match like this. Oh, now the Mendoza beating the chest as Devin looks on and sets up a ladder. These men absolutely want the Freak to stay down and out of the match. Mendoza seems like he's specifically going after the Freak. Personal bad blood between these two we have seen in the past. And I think Mendoza has not forgotten as he delivers a spear. I hear "This is awesome" chant from the left side of the arena. Torres go for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And there is your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Devin Torres pinning Mendoza.
Here is your winner,
A Goliath main event of Tuesday Night Anarchy. But nonetheless, an absolute devastating match. We've seen tables, we've seen ladders get destroyed, we've seen chairs get destroyed. Now, sorry, that was our main event of the evening, and your winner is Devin Torres. We want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight to XCW Tuesday Night Anarchy. We will see you Thursday in 2 days for Thursday Night Evolve. Have a good night.